Jason.
Yo.
Jeff.
Hello.
I want to take you for a ride.
I want to be taken for a ride.
I love to be taken for a ride.
And while we don't have the rights to sing that song, we know it in our hearts because we're all big fans of Marvel vs. Capcom here. Big,
I'm a fan of watching Marvel.
huge Marvel fans.
I'm
on
a fan
couch right
of
now.
the song Gonna Take You for a Ride.
Yeah.
And that was a great Dreamcast game.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I've got good news. Marvel's back.
Marvel's back, baby.
I really do like Marvel. It's not one of the most popular fighting games, but I love the
There's a
the
very,
atmosphere.
very passionate community.
Yes.
Surrounding, people wear a badge of courage.
They make it seem huge.
Yeah.
Like Marvel is, seemed like online seemed very huge for years.
It's my favorite type of Marvel commentary is my favorite because it's always once a character starts dying, they know that character's going to die, so they just talk about whatever they want. But this is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's the newest release from Capcom's fighting game department. This is internal,
back
right?
room?
This is Capcom proper joint. So this came out this week. It's pretty fun. It's surrounded by a lot of issues, I'll say, but the core gameplay I am finding really enjoyable.
Yeah, same here actually.
There's a bounty on
And I felt that way with 3 and 2, of course. Really, really fun to play, but as soon as it got competitive, I just could not keep up.
Yeah, 2 was fun for me to play with my friends who also didn't play a lot of Marvel. And playing it at that low level, I had a good time with it. But anytime I was exposed to proper Marvel, it was like, oh, I shouldn't be playing. I'm wasting my time. And I ended up kind of liking 3 a little bit because I think it did a better job of kind of showing you what you should be doing in terms of hey, here's how an air combo works. They simplified that stuff in a way to where I felt like I could at least get that stuff.
You would just do A, B, C launcher, and then some other buttons in the air, and you'd kind of end up with
it felt universal.
And this game has that too, where kind of universally crouching H will be your launcher, and then you can. Just kind of go from there. This game also has auto combos. If you spam the light punch button, you will kind of do a, let's say 10 hit combo. That obviously won't be as good as a real combo, but can help you mash through some situations.
Oh, shield comes back.
Shield comes back now. Innovation. So some of the other things you're seeing here, when you choose your 2 characters, you also choose a stone, and each of the stones does a different thing. Power Stone does a hard knockback wall bounce that you can combo off of. And Reality Stone does a homing projectile.
Ooh, that's new for Cap.
Yeah, so Captain has a counter now, and his shield comes back. So right out the gate, this game shares, let's say, 80% of its cast with Marvel 3. There are 6 new characters in this game. Gamora is one of them. But other than that, it's pretty much the greatest hits, but not even the greatest hits because there's no X-Men.
I was gonna say, you don't have a greatest hits if you don't have Wolverine.
No Wolverine, no Magneto, no Sentinel.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
There's a few more I can't think of right now that haven't carried over. But some old Marvel mainstays like Thanos and Mega Man, well, he's X now, but they're back. This game also doesn't have assists, which is new for Marvel. You have an active switch that you hit, and
it's a much faster tag, right?
Yeah, it's just a tag, but they come in with a hit. And I don't know if it's universal, but I've seen a lot of characters come in with an OTG hit, which is off the ground, which lets you extend combos after a knockdown.
Oh no!
So this definitely, Marvel 3 didn't necessarily feel like a 3-on-3. It felt more like you had 3 lives, and if you got hit, you would lose one of those lives. But this feels more like an honest 2-on-2 fighting game, I'd say. There's not nearly as many 0 to deaths.
You got
So to
reality.
activate the gem powers, it's tag and stone, right?
Eliminating the target.
But I can't do it
once
while
the-
you're active.
Right.
Because I was full, but you were yours was going. So all right, here you
So
go.
I'm gonna tag in here.
Okay.
We need more sticks here.
Yeah, we've only got one. Here, do you want
This seems like
No, it's-
an okay pad game, though.
Yeah, totally. Like I think it's laid out because it's the 4-button stuff. Then
Yeah.
tag and assist, or up at
On
the
the triggers, you're not going to necessarily hit those, or the execution on those buttons not super difficult, right?
And for things like dashing, that's like 2 punch buttons at the same time. They've got it mapped to like L2.
Oh, little shortcuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So this does the thing where I mean you can get buttons right here. You can adjust these settings right in the menu, and then this is the Marvel thing where you can kind of set 3 preset teams. So once you've kind of figured out your teams, and you can just hop in and, and activate. I haven't been consistently playing any one team yet.
I thought you hated Hagar.
I love Hagar. I just hate how small his head is. I realized that was my issue.
That was the only issue?
Yes.
Okay. Who else have I been playing? Not many. Like, this is not a great roster. I gotta admit, with so many like familiar faces. It's like
The holes seem glaring, not only because of like X-Men being gone and stuff, but I feel like the Capcom side of things just seems.
why do we need Spencer again? Why do we need Chris?
Nemesis.
I guess?
Because Rad Spencer is a great character done wrong. By
if they so Rocket Raccoon has Groot come out for some attacks.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty good if maybe Spencer's wife could.
Yeah, if the
come in as,
arm,
like-
if they're gonna they need to lean into the lore
Yes.
of modern Bionic Commando if they're gonna use this version of the character.
Can't protect a city, let alone its citizens.
That's not what his mouth said at all.
You've got guts. I'll give you that.
Who will come out on
These models,
ready?
I don't.
Fight!
Oh, my buttons are right, but I thought they were wrong.
So I spent some time playing this on the PC last night and ran into some issues with resolution.
Yeah.
I have a 16 by 10 monitor, and the game only supports 16 by 9 resolutions. So that means it'll do 2560 by 1440, but not 2560 by 1600. So it's taking a 16 by 9 image and stretching it to fill the screen vertically, so everything looks stretched out and too tall and kind of uglier, I guess. So I ended up having to play in a window.
So we'll get into that stuff
Oh, the
later, but
pipe.
there's some interesting design choices in this game that detract from my overall enjoyment.
Yeah.
This is a full price game,
Yeah.
$60.
But it doesn't. You were saying on the podcast that it doesn't necessarily seem like a package, a complete package.
Yeah, and I don't know what that does.
Messed me up. God damn it.
So this has the Marvel 3 thing of if you tap 2 buttons while you're blocking, you'll do an advancing guard. And if you do a perfect advancing guard, you can deflect projectiles, which I thought was a neat addition.
Yeah, that's fun.
I keep going back and forth on what I want my control scheme to be, because by default, your top 2 buttons are punches and your bottom 2 are kicks.
Yeah.
But unlike, I'm used to my 4-button games playing like KOF, where it's the left 2 are punches and the right 2 are kicks.
The old like Neo CD
Yeah.
button scheme. Yeah,
So I go back and forth between which one I like, but that means when I'm practicing characters in training mode, I'm just straight up like learning the combo. Oops.
yeah,
I meant
you need
do
to
this.
decide before you can go forward.
I'm trapped in this box.
Yep. You're like a mime, but you could talk.
No!
About Power Stone.
Power Stone. Mike Haggard, big Dreamcast fan.
Oh yeah, look at him.
I want to be out of this box, please.
No.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Why didn't my pipe hit you?
Can you take this? You're finished. No escape.
Oops. Nope.
So what made that an easy hyper combo?
I need to deactivate that, but if you hit 2 buttons, it will do a contextual contextual hyper combo.
Jeff's up.
Do you rather have the stick or?
Whatever's. I don't care.
I'll keep the peace in New Mexico City.
So yeah, if you hit, I forget which 2 buttons. I think it's maybe
For what? For what?
for the easy
Like
hyper.
both heavies or
Oh,
something?
yeah, both heavies.
Okay.
And I think it's reduced damage or something like that.
Okay.
but-
So we'll play one more fight here, me against Jeff, and then I'll hop out and show off some of the single player content. I think my single biggest problem is I'll get into that when I get the single player stuff. But so the cool thing in this game is the stages are kind of half Capcom, half Marvel. So this is like Black
They're like
Panther.
blended. It's not like, this
and
side is
Monster
Marvel,
Hunter.
this side is Capcom. Like,
This is like Devil May Cry and like Morrigan, Doctor Strange stuff.
Yep.
You got MODOK
Umbrella
in the umbrella.
speaks for itself.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good dumb thing.
Here, Dr. Light hangs out and chats with Iron Man.
that one had streets because there's Street Fighter in it.
Oh sure.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm liking Thanos.
He looks fun.
He's slow, but he's fun.
Chun-Li.
Roger.
I really
Roger.
don't like
Roger.
Chun-Li's voice.
Iron Man.
You better not slow me down.
I really don't like Iron Man's voice.
There's a lot of voices in this game that could be better. I think Hagar's fine. I'll say that much.
I don't know that like what I heard of Hagar just there. It's like I want Hagar to be legit tough and not like make way for the mayor. Like it just sounds corny in a way that. Look, Mike Hagar is deadly serious. Is what I'm saying. He's a stone cold killer at night and a politician during the day, and sometimes he swaps those things just
Yeah, I
for
was
fun.
gonna say sometimes in the day he kills. Oh,
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Keep it
mashed
going.
that punch
Yep.
button.
And it looked awesome, right? Feel pretty
I don't
good?
know that. I don't think I like the look of this game. I don't know, man.
But
Do you think this game is better than 3?
better? I think it stands poised to take the place of 3.
Well, I mean that's
Not by
that's how
default.
fighting games work. Like,
Not,
no one ever goes back.
Not exactly. That's not true.
that's not true.
Yeah, Marvel in particular, they will play whatever the fuck is better. I'm not saying that this one, it's so early to tell. As far as like the fighting game community is concerned, they seem genuinely, like happy with it. They seem pretty cool with it. Looks notwithstanding, like these models obviously not real eye pleasing. I love all the special effects though. Like I think it's animated well. I think overall it looks really good, but. Yeah, if you take a screenshot, or look at these guys real up close, it's not pretty.
So the Soul Gem Super will bring your other player back to life and tag him in at the same time.
Neat.
Oh, that's not good.
I won one. Yay!
Hyper combo. Okay.
Now I like this game.
Awesome.
Like that MODOK could be a little more emotive, let's say.
Well, there's always room for.
Oh God! Oh
jeez.
no!
That didn't look good.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess my point is like, so I liked 2 at a very low level, and never got any. I never got any good at the juggle air combo
Sure.
stuff at all. 3, I think, did a better
same.
job of like explaining how that stuff worked, so I had a better time with it and understood it better. But
Yeah.
ultimately, Like I was never going to get good at it.
Three was at the time, that they started putting, mission modes, like actual combos for you to try out and
Yeah.
stuff.
So
I don't think
I
they've
shouldn't-
progressed since then.
I shouldn't skip
Yeah.
past this screen that
Yeah,
pops up
that's-
when you pick mission mode.
This Street Fighter V says this also, I think.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Or didn't Ultra Street Fighter 4 say it?
after the first patch in Street Fighter V, I think they
Yeah.
put this in here. But it's like, hey, we're gonna patch this game eventually, and some of these combos aren't gonna work.
Like they're committing to you that like the combos they're showing you, they're not going to bother to update this part if they rebalance the game ever, which sucks.
Yeah, you're right.
So you have basic, very, very basic tutorials.
Like the movement ones
here.
are like jump.
Yep.
Go into the combos.
This kind of shows you, here are the buttons. I could look at a screen and know this
Yes.
instead of having to go through all of this.
Outside of the roster, the training and mission modes are my two least favorite parts of this game. So first of all, you get this stuff, and you have to go into options. You want to go to show inputs, and you want to turn on button inputs probably, so you can, get
For
in
me,
here and
that's
be
easier
like,
to read, but
But even that's not like when we get into some of the later stuff. Like neither option is what you really need if you're a beginner coming to this game.
totally.
So yeah, this will kind of show off. There's a universal launch thing here where you go bum 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 bum. Cool.
Yeah, so if you're unfamiliar with Marvel, these are all like chain attacks.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to chain, that sequence together with all of the characters.
All missions complete.
Good job, man.
All missions complete. You're done.
The kerning on that font was bad. And then there's, of course, character-specific stuff.
Yeah, and this will go through like a few of their moves.
Let's see, who haven't I
Not
done?
the entirety. Like it won't teach you how to play the character at all, but it will show you some like non-optimal combos to do, or some like really challenging ones. Just
Yeah, it never tells you why. It never
Right.
says, "Hey, here's what you're supposed to be learning here." It's just like, if you can complete this thing, then
Yep.
move on to the next one. And
So like this, this is going to show me two special moves, a light and a heavy variation of each.
Yeah. So he has a regular uppercut motion.
Yeah,
was gonna say
a lot
most
of
of-
characters do. I thought it was only Ryu, but he does. Frank West does.
Okay.
I think others.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a ton that just have down stuff.
they played some Oscar 120% Burning Fest
Yeah.
and realized that down attack is the superior Dragon Punch input.
Once I saw Ranking of Fighters and realized
Yeah.
that, oh wow, that's actually the best game ever
Yeah,
made.
that's the best fighting game ever made. We should definitely have an homage to that in here somewhere.
Yeah, so like kind of the first three are just showing you different special moves.
Sure.
And now it's like I actually have the combo. This one's weird. Okay.
And it does give you the demonstration
Yeah.
as well.
Do you know if you can activate that with the push of a button?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's a shame because.
yeah.
I mean,
Because it
like,
goes through the whole thing. It's like it loads into it. Oh yeah, watch.
also, I've often found
then
in
it
these
goes through the clear
demonstrations,
thing.
they will like dash in the middle of it to set up better positioning where that's not
Yeah.
represented in the actual string on the left.
Yeah.
There's one of Captain Marvel's, that I've struggled with. It's like, why is this not reaching? And yeah, I watched the little icon down below because it was an air combo at first. It launched them, and I couldn't see my character, but I saw the little icon just kind of move quick, and I'm like, okay, they must have dashed. Thanks for letting me
Yeah.
know.
And then usually mission 5 will teach you a basic launcher combo.
Clear.
And then mission 6 will teach you a very basic active switch combo with somebody who they consider to be like a decent partner. In this case, it'll be Dormammu. I'm not going to try it.
So in some cases, they'll give you the partner, so that might give you a little bit of an idea of what you can do with like synergy and such.
That mode also like does the thing where it'll either show you the move names or the button names, but in cases where you have to do a move during a certain move, it'll just use the move name
Yeah.
without ever having shown it to you before. Like,
Yeah.
that stuff's bad. Like,
Or like a state, like you'll some moves will put you in a state, and then it's like during X.
and you're like, well, wait, what is that? Like, how come there was no step in this process that said, here's what this is and why? Like, it's just, yeah, whatever. It's a minor deal, except for the part where
I think
Jason, hold on, turn off the recording.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
where that mode is supposed to be there to like kind of show people how to play.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
bad at that.
I think the point is that yes, they have this stuff. I also think we're over this sort of.
I think their mission
tutorials.
mode setup stuff has been really terrible for a long time.
I will. If people want to look at a good one, Skullgirls has a fantastic one, as does Guilty Gear Rev 2.
They will teach you fighting game theory as
Yes.
well as just
When
like how
to apply these combos.
Exactly. Yeah, those are super
what
helpful.
like what footsies are. When you might want to throw, like how to do a tick throw, how to do a Kara throw, like just all sorts of stuff.
And you'd think, I mean, well, like for something that has Marvel, for a roster especially that seems like a little more movie focused and like an attempt to tap into Marvel's kind of larger, more mainstream audience, you'd think they would at least try to do the work to make the game a little more
accessible.
approachable.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've got an auto combo. They've got easy hypers.
Yeah, there's
I
like
think
little
there's a
bits
lot
and
of
pieces
stuff.
here, like, but they don't always set that stuff up particularly well, even.
Right.
You know?
But at the end of the day, it's like there's no way that they're going to be able to make somebody who's new to like Marvel.
Totally, yeah.
Competitive.
This is not the This is not the starters fighting game.
Right.
It's not, but
regardless.
it's also like
Easy to play.
if you're into Street Fighter and then you were like, oh, I want to get into Marvel, this is not a good game to teach you how to do that.
That's all. But that's kind of how I've always felt about the versus games in general. Is that it felt like it was really hard to just get a grip on. Okay, all this air stuff.
Yep. Yeah, that can be tough. I think it's a lot easier in this game.
Yeah, like I
that's
said,
any
I
help.
think 3 did a good job of kind of explaining it in a way that made me understand the basics of it. I don't know, whatever. It's
So this is the story mode. You can tell because I'm fighting with one character and no stone, which is not fun because this is not a.
Do you ever have stones?
Sometimes when the game sees it fit.
Yeah.
You're never choosing them. But basically, the premise for the story mode is Sigma and Ultron of Marvel or Capcom and Marvel fame team up and steal some of the Infinity Gems stones from Thanos, and he gets pissed, and then the two universes collide. And so you have to team up and get all the stones back.
Are strong enough to bear the power of the Soul
Is that what
Stone.
it's like when
I
worlds
let you
collide?
live. Sounds pretty noble to me.
But yeah, they have you jump around from character to character.
See now.
Does it feel like it's a good tutorial for like spending some time with every character and all that
Yes.
sort of stuff?
It
That's
will
kinda
have
what
you
the-
play every character.
Show me in the beginning.
Unfortunately, it's pretty easy, so you end up just mashing through.
Exactly, yeah. They've got the auto combo in there, so if you don't care about the character, you
That's
just
the
get a
future
mash.
that awaits us.
Yeah.
And beating this unlocks some stages, I believe.
cool.
But yeah, it's otherwise. I think it's okay. I think it definitely has moments. Oh boy, this is like really close to the end.
You eternal life.
Well, maybe
It's
skip this and
overrated.
do the fight. Well, I guess maybe we should see a little bit of the talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's.
Hey, if you don't want to get spoiled on the complex and deep story of
Hey.
this,
Comrade,
I'm so sorry.
Do they beat her?
cause.
Don't tell
Jason,
me.
I
Don't
just
tell
told
me.
you we're not going to spoil it.
Okay, don't tell me. I don't want to.
There's actually a pretty fitting
Thor.
conclusion to this story mode. I will say I really liked how it's wrapped up.
Okay.
Does it
what-
unlock a Mango Sentinel?
Ha.
It doesn't unlock any Sentinel.
Does it? That'd be the only fitting ending.
Yipes comes out
Yeah.
from he's hiding behind one of those columns and he's like,
That'd
this
be
game is
great.
missing something. And then he turns into he pilots a Mango Sentinel.
Just in the background, he's just the hype man.
You unlock a Pringles T-shirt.
Goldilocks.
Perhaps a kiss will wake the sleeping
For
prince.
Mega Man.
Oh, I don't like
Thor.
her
Lock her
face.
up.
Yeah, Morgan is maybe my least favorite character in this game in terms of voice and just general actions.
It took them so long to actually update her like character model. And, oh god.
Yeah, to make a polygonal.
Yeah,
They should have just used the sprite.
I know.
Does whatever a spider.
So what I've experienced in the story mode, I haven't beaten it yet. But it's just been like, here's an odd pairing of characters. Here's some quips.
Yep. Here's
Let's fight.
Chris Redfield and Spider-Man going through Umbrella, and they meet up with Hagar and Frank West. And Frank West says, "I've covered wars, you know."
Oh yeah.
Remember
Well, all
when
right
he
then.
said that?
Yeah.
Every other time he was in the game.
Uh-huh. Look, it's all he's got. Don't take it from him.
He
okay?
had. I haven't covered wars, so like I can't talk shit.
Like I understand why they feel the need to have this like cinematic story mode is because they caught so much flack for it in Street Fighter V for not having it available right away, and then people just shed all over that because it wasn't great. And
No.
I don't think it's great here. I don't think it's necessary.
Can you dodge this?
It's like if you're gonna do it. You've got a couple of good examples. The NetherRealm stuff.
Right.
They do story mode really, really well.
Yeah.
Like not only is the story itself good, but it does that thing of seamlessly going in from a cutscene into a fight. Not
Right.
seamlessly, but like pretty
damn
smoothly.
close to it. Yeah.
Whereas this goes to a loading screen.
Yeah, I feel like those story modes are
Fun yet?
like good at kind of showing you the ropes, and just interesting enough to watch
Buddy,
to make
we
it
don't
worth your
need another
time.
Iron Man on the team. You do you. We'll be back for you. I promise.
That Petey's got a heart of gold.
Must we do everything ourselves?
So that's Ultron Sigma. He is Sigma as a virus inside of Ultron's body.
Okay.
Kind of the main antagonist of the game. Well, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to
Yeah. All right.
play any more of this.
But they do beat him, right?
Yeah, they beat him. Hey, guess what? After you beat this form, he transforms into a bigger form.
What?
And that fight sucks.
Hit him with everything we've got.
Wow, that was a bad reading of that line. Okay.
You can switch between.
I don't
things.
have that button
On a joystick.
on a fight stick.
Actually,
but-
you do up at the top. The newer fight sticks thing.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
neat. Let's see if we can find a match online
Yeah.
just to show off what that looks like.
I was able to find matches last night. Connection seemed really good.
Yeah.
Actually, I was surprised.
Even on 3 bars, I found it to be stable.
As far as I know, they're
Well,
using
let's see what we got.
some form of rollback netcode. Like it's not GGPO, but I don't see a lot of rubber banding with it. It seems, yeah, good. And that's make or break for this game.
It's just like bios.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Model viewer, huh?
Let's see that.
Oh
face.
yeah.
We should get a disc copy of this game and not patch it and unlock everything in the model viewer and see the pre-art patch character models.
Look at that. Oh.
Oh,
Whenever I make a change, it resets the camera. That's bad.
of course. Show me Morgan's face.
All right. How do I zoom in?
R2.
and D-pad. Well,
That's as close as I wanted to get anyway. That's
right.
fine.
oh yeah. Well, I've got good news. This is about as close as we can get.
Cool.
Oh. Well, all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not something I wanted to see.
Oh, there's a whole tab for voices.
Ugh. Grody. I like Hulk's names for people though.
Yes.
Teamed up with Nemesis last night, and he's like, "Ugly thing," when he tags in.
So they added this. This is
charming.
new. It says there at the bottom, a special league fought between players of 14th rank or lower with promotion on the line. So after you're done with your casual matches and you're still like, well, I don't know if I can compete, this is a good place to hop in. And
that should be a good indication of like the talent pool, but you know the game's still, it's just out now. So
Yeah.
like you know, really good players are going to be.
give it like a week
Yeah.
to shake out, and then you'll have a better. You probably won't run into as many really good players in lower ranks.
Yeah.
I hope our Nat's not going to interfere. Man.
No, he was in a match earlier.
Yeah.
It's just the searching, you know, middle of the day. All
Sure.
the people that bought the game are at work.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I can still find matches in my niche fighting games in the middle of the day. Let's try lowering this.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
At home, I was easily finding 4+ matches.
Yeah, same.
We're up against Bill Clinton 82.
So the Bill Clinton was born in 1982.
Reborn as Bill Clinton. Who's your team, man?
I'm still finding it. I'm
Yeah?
still. I kind of locked into my Marvel 3 team really early, and it was a disservice, honestly, to the game because I didn't try out nearly as many characters as I could have.
Okay.
So now I'm going through and at least spending a couple matches with all the characters that I think are a little bit interesting.
Gamora, ready.
Look at those two.
Father and daughter together at last. Oh, this guy's way better than me.
Oh
I
shit.
can already tell.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is a little
Oh, no.
rollbacky. This is. So Dormammu. Oh,
Just concentrating on fighting. I haven't found a really good team either. Like, I've only spent a little bit of time in the game, you know, like maybe a few basic combos here and there, but like I haven't found anything that like one character works. Really
I
good
just
with
keep
the other
staring
one.
at the select screen and drawing a blank. Like I just look at all these characters and go like, I don't really want to.
There's about
like-
4 that I'm interested in.
this guy is very.
You know, there's a lot of returning characters, and it's not like the jump to 4 really. They didn't change much, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I wasn't interested in Red Spencer before, it's probably not going to be now.
It's crazy that he is still in this game. Like,
Yeah,
it was
like-
a neat idea when they first were like dragging him out. Like, oh, that's an interesting, obscure pick.
Sure.
Not the costume I would have gone with, but hey. And now it just seems like, I don't know, they had done the work and they just wanted to reuse it. Like, I don't really know, but it just doesn't. It seems like they could have done a lot better on the characters.
Yeah, and I know there's the whole X-Men thing, you know,
Eliminating the target,
licensing
that's my
and stuff, but those characters are sorely missed.
and I understand the Marvel characters that they had to go with because I get the impression that
Yeah.
that comes from Marvel. Like,
Right.
hey, we want some Guardians of the Galaxy in there.
We got
want
these
Doctor
movies coming out.
Strange.
Yeah, we got this stuff. It's popular now. Yeah,
But the Capcom, like,
Surrender. Ready.
Nemesis. You know.
I think that's kind of a cool, goofy inclusion. Maybe.
Oh God, what? That just knocks him out of that? Okay.
Yeah.
So Dormammu is cool because now he gets his little soul things after he does a special move. So you just
okay,
like
yeah.
passively generate them, and his 3 blue one, which I hope to get here, is insane.
More seems like a lot of fun. I've noticed a few characters have a lot of like, hey, do X move and then you can hit any button to do something else. She's got
just
a
interesting
projectile with a
follow-up
gun.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a fucking pipe. Yeah, throw a barrel at him.
man, his inputs are a lot. They're not like way different than Marvel 3, but they're different enough that they're messing up my combos something fierce. Because I played this guy a lot. He was probably my best character in Ultimate.
Seeing a ton of people pick like Ultron and Dormammu.
Yeah.
Early on.
Early impressions are, yeah, Ultron's very good, Dormammu's very good. Seeing a lot of people talk about Jeddah.
Yep. And at the same time, I'm seeing like, kill combos with most of the cast, That's an exaggeration.
Yeah,
but at the same time, that's Marvel,
That's
all
Marvel,
the characters
baby.
are
like that. That's Marvel, but is that a good thing?
See, that's
Or is that just, or is Marvel fundamentally bad? Is what I'm saying. Like,
I think it's
I mean,
fundamentally fucked.
yeah.
But
it's not bad, it's different.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna get my Soul Gem in there, bring Hagar back, and now I'm both of them! And they're both about to die.
that looks so cool.
Yeah, that was some good defense on his part. Hagar's dead again.
Hagar re-died.
That guy's on an 8-win streak,
Dead again.
and he's gonna continue that. Either of you want to take a shot at this, or
At the online, how did it feel? That was one guy. Let's
that
find
was
someone
okay.
else.
Yeah, let's find another person. Jason, you want to hop in?
Sure. What's the layout here?
Punch, kick, tag.
Tag is up
Stone.
top? Okay, I think I'm gonna change that. Let's see. Previous mode.
Bill Clinton lives to fight another day.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, so this has hit triangle.
Okay.
Or not here. You have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah. So this has the
Okay.
fighter card stuff where you can change who is on your card if you hit triangle.
There we go.
And you can change their costumes and their colors and their background, and they'll actually change it on the main menu too.
Whenever
So-
they do stuff like this, I want to be able to pick the same character twice.
Yes, that's the first thing I tried to
Yeah.
do was get 2 Hagars.
Yeah. But sadly, they do not allow it. That should be like an unlockable thing.
Oh, that's really good. Look at that, Frank West. Yeah, like if you play enough with a certain character, you can
Yeah,
just
you
have
can
it.
use them twice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, there we go.
And then you can change the your title. And
Okay.
titles
right,
unlock just through. There's a lot of different ways to unlock them: beating story mode, fighting online, getting certain kills with certain characters, etc. Yeah, I really want to love this game because I think the active switch and the stones change up the core format
my
of
buttons,
Marvel enough to me in a good way that
Yeah.
I really want to see where this game goes competitively. I want to see like it's gross, but I want to see what DLC characters they have.
Like a Monster Hunter.
The first batch were pretty much all unique, right? None of those were from Marvel 3. It was like,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, like Monster Hunter. I'm actually gonna look it up here.
Winter Soldier. Black Widow, she was. Let's see who else.
Somebody data mined and found 36 spots for DLC characters.
36 additional spots?
Yes.
Jeez. Now who's taking who for a ride?
Black Panther, Sigma, Monster Hunter, Venom,
Oh, yeah,
Winter
Venom.
Soldier.
Oh, yes.
And they kind of allude to Venom, and there's a symbiote moment where Spider-Man gets some symbiote on him, and he's like, "Oh, not again!"
Oh. Cool. Cool.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you see yourself sticking with this
Yes,
for a while?
At least for a while. I'll like. I mean, for me, the cycle of Marvel is mess around a whole lot until you find 2 characters who you kind of like, then just grind out training combos for a couple days, like hours upon hours until you can hit my B&B combos, and then once I got those down, see how far that can take me online.
Just get out of the beginner's league and go into a casual match like this.
And then yeah, once I get to the point where it's like, okay, I can win again, I can get up to rank like whatever, 8 or 9. I think you start at 15.
Yeah.
And start running into opponents who are way better than me, then I'll probably lose interest and just start watching.
I've been wanting to get back into Tekken. I haven't been playing much of it lately.
Tekken's great.
Yeah. I've not tried the bowling stuff that they put in.
$60 game that felt like a $60 game.
Yeah.
That story mode was cool.
Yeah, damn good.
Ridiculous in spots in ways that were fun.
There's definitely some ridiculous moments in this, but they're more corny than anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna try one more time and begin.
Open it up as wide as it goes.
Go
to ranked?
Yeah, see if we get anything there.
Any region 1+. Like let's.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to plan a
Well,
super bad.
I just want to see if it finds anyone.
Okay.
Jeff, these are my points on the line.
Yeah. Well. Strange because you've matched up a couple of times here today, so I don't think this is our network.
Yeah, I don't know. I was having no problem finding matches last night.
Maybe it's a Nat 3 to Nat 3 thing. I don't know. That sucks.
That shouldn't. Well, I don't know how they made the game, so I guess I don't know. But
no opponents found. I'm gonna quit searching.
Quit searching.
Yeah.
And quit playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Actually, I'm gonna go play some more.
Oh yeah, I just mean like now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Hey, what's arcade mode like?
I haven't touched it.
Okay.
I assume it's 4 to 5 fights.
There we go.
Actually, I mean, let's see if there's any sort of intro to it really quick.
That's how you unlock additional colors, correct?
Yeah, you have to play through once with your team to get colors 3 and 4.
Got it.
And then a second time with the same team to get the other colors. You just got to play it a lot.
Kind of like a mixed wrestling match.
Kind of.
What's a mixed wrestling match?
I don't know.
Usually, a lady and
yeah,
and a
like
guy.
mixed tag would be.
Is he calling Hulk a lady?
I don't. Is
Maybe he meant like
Hulk
it's not all wrestling because Ryu's not a wrestler.
Yeah, I guess like fireballs wouldn't be in a wrestling match.
No, there's definitely been like fireballs in wrestling matches.
Yeah, this could be mixed MMA.
Yeah.
Ready.
I win.
Yep.
So yeah, I
It's
mean,
huge.
this is. Oh, that's how I do it.
This forward and hard punch?
It's back.
Oh, back.
And hard punch. Who would have thought?
I like the stage a lot. There's Monster Hunter stuff. It's pretty cool.
Jason, how about you? You think you're gonna spend?
Yeah, and it's gonna probably mirror, Ben's experience with it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's evil.
I'm gonna mess around till I find somebody, feel kind of competent in the training room, and then go online and completely forget everything.
Yep.
And then get bodied and salty, and then move on to something else. Because, man, I ain't got the time to spend 8 hours in the lab anymore.
I'm skipping to the end.
Okay.
Of this whole chain and saying, you know what, I don't think I like much of anything about this game. I don't think I want to play it.
That's a shame.
Yeah. If you enjoyed Marvel 3 and don't mind throwing down $60 for what many might not consider a excellent complete package, but you're still interested in playing some Marvel, then I say pick this up. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe pick it up on a sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Ben.